So, guys, I don't know what happened. We just had some major technical difficulties. I ended up having my whole computer just locked up, and I had to restart the computer. I hope everybody can hear me and see me now. Can you chime in? Can you hear me? Can you see me? uh, can anybody hear me or see me? Is anybody out there? Anybody watching? Just make a post. Say hello. Hello? Can anybody see me? Can anybody? There you guys are. Hey, now you're coming up. I don't know what happened here. Hey, Charles, thank you so much. And yeah, Steve, thank you so much. I honestly don't know what happened. Just as soon as time to go live, I hit the live button and nothing happened. Everything just froze. Thank you so much, Caleb. Appreciate that. Again, I don't know what happened there. I had to, like I said, I had to completely shut down the computer and restart it and get back in here. And thankfully, the show was still there. I didn't have to, lose it all. So anyway, here we are. This is live television. That's what happens. Sabotage a competing comic shop. You think maybe, Charles, that somebody's trying to sabotage me? I don't know. I don't know if I'm that important to spend that much effort on. My whole system got thrown off here. Okay, so we're back. We're live, and you know what else is coming back and will be live? It is Comics and Brews. Let me pull that up. If you guys got to go to the first Comics and Brews, where is that at? Oh, wait a second. We're not in presets. Where are we? Share screen, window. Here we go. All right. So there we go. This is Comics and Brews. We were there last September. We had a great time. Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor and Greg Land and others were there. And I'll tell you what, we had such a fantastic time. And they're going to do it again. And so there's the information. If you have a fancy phone that can take QR readings, there's all the information. Also put a link down below. So yeah, it's a great fun. It's pure comic books at this local brewery called Coppertail Brewing in Tampa there. And if you haven't been there, definitely go. Cool place. And we'll be there on that event. And I hope you guys can make it. So there you go. There's my plug for our buddies over at the Comics and Brews. All right, let's get back to the show. All right. So much for free advertising. Well, we'll be there. So I'm kind of advertising myself really too, because we will be there at Comics and Brews. You should definitely be there too. So maybe I use that for the as the money shot. Closer to the camera. Okay. Anyway, so what's hit the stands this week? We have a giant, a huge stack of comic books. We're talking 12 inches of comic books this week, and wow, some really amazing stuff is coming out. I do have a disappointment. Anybody who is looking for that 1 in 50 of that new, I'll get to it in a minute, but that new comic from Marvel, the Dark Phoenix Rising, the giant size Dark Phoenix, has an amazing cover A. That cover A was made into a 1 in 50, and we're not getting it. So very unhappy about that. But we have a lot of other cool stuff. And some of the stuff that got damaged last week has arrived, so we have a couple of those things too to share with you. But before we get into all of that, we have Garth Ennis's Marjorie Finnegan Temporal Criminal Deluxe Edition trade paperback. And this trade paperback has a wonderful wraparound cover by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti. We were just talking about them. I don't know if they're going to be at this year's Comics and Brews. They're at last year's, and I'll tell you what, they made the show. They were so fun and so good to people and so generous in their autographing things and doing sketches and stuff. It was just fantastic fun. What great time we had. Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant. This is a trade paperback for her. And I got a restock on a lot of things, but I had to show you this restock because this usually doesn't last 5 minutes in the store when it gets in. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. If you haven't read this, it's amazing. It's going into a second series, a follow-up series that will be coming out soon, and we will have it. So definitely, if you haven't checked this out before, it's this little anamorphic world, and it is Not for children. Not for children. Retro Fan Magazine is one of my very favorite magazines of all time. It is so cool because it's retro. It shows you all kinds of cool stuff. Look at the Mod Squad, Jesus Christ Superstar, the Flintstones artist. What else we got? Spider-Man and his amazing friends, and Mr. Potato Head. I mean, you know, talk about nostalgic. This magazine's full of that kind of stuff, and it's so much fun. I love this magazine. We get it every time it comes out. It's mostly a monthly, but you know, sometimes magazines have a crazy schedule. We have a lot of really great. Look at the stack of variants we have, because some of them came damaged last week. Hooray! So we have this huge stack. This is probably one of the largest stacks of variants we've had in any given week. And that, like I say, that's because we have damages sometimes. And a couple of these Vampirellas were supposed to be here last week, but they got damaged. So I'm showing you them this week. New this week. Vampirella number 2. This is a 1 in 10 variant. Mark Spears, who is everywhere now. Everywhere you go, everywhere you look, there's Mark Spears. So, Vampirella number 2, this is a 1 in 10 by Mark Spears. And this is also a 1 in 10 by Mark Spears. It just got some different color combination going on there. And if you like Parejo, which we love, his work, look at that. This is also the Virgin variant by Parejo. Transformers is up to issue number 21 of the new series, and we have 1 in 10 variant to show you here. 1 in 10. Oh no, that's Turtles. Wait a second, how'd that jump in there? 1 in 10. There it is. Transformers 21, 1 in 10, and we also have 125 for that one. If you're a Transformers fan, rejoice. Now, it's showing you Turtles there. We have a 1 in 10 Turtles. This is issue number 9. Hitting the stands this week. Also, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Nation. This is issue number 7. We have a 1 in 10. Something is Killing the Children is up to issue number 42. 42. It's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. We have some cool covers here, which I'm going to show you. This is a 1 in 10. And then we have this 1 in 25. They take out the color and make it rare. But it's kind of cool art. And then we have this unlockable Virgin cover. Something's Killing the Children, 42. And we have a 1 in 20 by Jay Lee. Look at this. What an amazing cover. Loving Jay Lee's art. He's one of our favorites, of course. Getting into DC Comics, Supergirl is up to issue number 2. And this is a 1 in 25. Got Supergirl running out of a phone booth and the other little girls with their superhero backpacks. That's cute. Absolute Batman is up to issue number 9, and we have a 1 in 25 for that. Wait, this is 1 in 10. I'm sorry. No, this is 1 in 25. I also have a 1 in 50. There is no 1 in 10. And here's the 1 in 50. The reason why I got thrown off there a second says I wrote the wrong information down. Let's get that corrected before we make any more problems for ourselves. There we go. So 1 in 50 Batman. I love his little bat pets there. And an interesting thing, if you look real close at the candy bar, it says Absolute Vengeance. Absolute Vengeance. Doesn't that sound like a storyline or something at one time, Absolute Vengeance? But I tried to find Absolute Vengeance as a storyline, and I can't find it anywhere. So I'm wondering, are they teasing a future storyline with that Absolute Vengeance candy bar he's eating? Or what? Is it just the artist just making fun? Or are they, trying to give us a clue about something coming out later on? Ultimate X-Men number 16. This is a 1 in 10 design variant kind of thing, I think it's a 1 in 10. I'm pretty certain it is. Supergirl Number 1. This is a 1 in 25. Rivals Ignite, a new series. The Rivals game has taken the world by storm. And this is a 1 in 25 for the new Rivals Ignite. And last but not least, we have Giant Size Dark Phoenix, 1 in 25. Did get that one. But the cover of the A cover of Giant Size X Dark Phoenix is the same cover as the 1 in 50, and it is amazing artwork. It just has the logo and everything. It has the dressing, as they call it. So there we have that. Let's jump into indies, which came in second place in the stack today. Marvel by itself beat out all the indies. Marvel and DC together destroyed the indies, but indies and Marvel together, DC together destroyed Marvel. Well, you could stack them any way you want. The bottom line is we've got a great bunch of comic books to get through in a very short period of time. So let's see if I can show you all the covers for the stuff at the stands at the Comics Club today. And it's a huge stack. 12-inch stack of comics is a lot. There's usually between 8 and 10. So we got, a 25 to 50% increase here this week. Anyway, here we go. Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 9. There's that cover, as well as this cover. And you saw the variant for that. As well as this cover. It's my favorite myself. Them all sitting in the sewer there, getting ready to battle. And then there's this one. Pretty funny. And this one. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, Bad Batch, Ghost Agents is up to issue number 4. And that cover. It's the parade of covers every week. Frankenstein New World up to issue number 4. We're getting Dark Horse from a different distributor now. So we're starting to see everything flow a little smoother with some of these as they move to different distributors. Sister Imperator, issue number 4. This has been a super hot comic. Something is Killing the Children. We got some cool stuff to see here. So most of these you saw the variants of, the rare variants. These are the ones with the dressing. Plus this one. This one glows in the dark. Gotta love those glow in the dark gimmicks. It's so cool. I haven't had a chance to go actually look at it in the dark. I'm gonna sit this one under the light over here, and when we're done with the show, I gotta go check it out. I go find a dark room to see what that looks like. Critical Roles, Vox Machina, Machina Origins, issue number 1. And you get this cool squirrel artwork on the back. Seems to be waving to us. Hello, squirrel. Umbrella Academy has come back for another run. This is Umbrella Academy number 1. Gerard Way, Gabriel Bay, I believe. So this is the Umbrella Academy number 1. I think this is the second or third series they've done so far. Is it the second one? Plan B. All right. We saw the Turtles earlier. Well, we're seeing them again. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What is this? I think that one got misplaced. Okay. Mutant Nation. That's a strange bug creature there. Number 7. And Transformers, number 21. Gotcha Man. What are we up to here? Number 10. And this cool back cover. Hell Hath Arisen in Spawn, number 365. That cover. And look, Mark Spears. World Tree. If you're a World Tree fan, we're up to issue number 15. that. Oh, kind of a bloody cover there. All right, Conan the Barbarian is up to issue 21, and you know they pulled out all the stops to give us multiple covers. That's a good one. Oh, awesome. That would be, gotta love Conan, you know. Great stuff. We got a new book coming out. It's another horror from an independent comic book company. You've probably heard of them. This one is Blood Type. Terror in a Jugular Vein. Blood Type number 1. It's a shiny foil version. Or if you didn't like those, draw your own. Blood Type number 1. Free Planet is up to issue number 2. I'm not real familiar with this book. It's out of Image Comics. Theirs or ours, freedom can only be bought with blood. Jason Carter. That's the little quote they give us on the back there. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell is on issue number 8. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. Get that little artwork on the back. That's pretty interesting. Geiger. Are you a Geiger fan? You know, a long time ago, Geiger sucked me in with these checkerboards across the top. But it turns out to be a great story and a fun read. And look, it's the radioactive woman who's played a major role recently in the story, if you've been reading. I Hate Fairland, number 41. Scotty Young's creation. King Spawn, issue 46. Okay, there was a frenzy, an absolute frenzy a while back on the one after this one, not this one. This is Lost Fantasy number 2. But this next one, there was an absolute feeding frenzy when this book came out a couple weeks back. And they had the blind bag for it, and everybody went nuts picking this up. And they had a whole bunch of different covers. And you could get issue number 2 as a rare preview look. Well, this is the second printing. If you missed out on the first one, there's no blind bag ones or anything like that. But there is a second printing. We have a few. I've already been told these are already getting sought after, even though they haven't even hit the stands technically. Well, I guess they did at 9 a.m. this morning, or maybe at 1, was it 12:01? Hey, Alex, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Maybe they became street legal at 12:01 on Tuesday night. I don't know. Marvel. Okay. Wow. What a huge stack. We're already at 11:22. Got to really move here to try to get DC squeezed in at the end. All right. The Marvel Rivals Ignite has a slew of covers, of course. It's got a new hot commodity in the Rivals. So, of course, we have to have a comic book and then a whole bunch of other spinoffs like these are. Ignite is a spinoff. And that one. So if you are a Rivals fan, you're going to be happy today. All those different covers to choose from. Star Wars coming at us. Or all these? Wow. Star Wars number 2 of the latest series. It's the anniversary. The action figure. At War with the Naga. Runaways. This has become a big hit in the past. Will this new series be a big hit? Well, we're going to find out. We got Peach Momoko right here. Runaways number 1. Now, the first series they had of this, they were super popular. I'll show you this one because it's a wraparound. Shows the whole cast, the whole crew, the whole gang. And yeah, it's a Doombot. Doombot's part of the team. I like it. Runaways, issue number 1. Giant size Spider-Man number 1. A lot of cool covers, of course. Got the Fantastic Four, got their movie coming out, so we got to promote them everywhere. And this wonderful cover. Gotta love that. Very cool. Okay, Ultimate X-Men. I got a couple different covers, and of course, if it's Ultimate X-Men, you're going to see Peach Momoko artwork in all likelihood. Who is that Motley Crew? Okay, Fantastic Four movie. This is Fantastic Four number 6. Facsimile edition. And a nice shiny foil one. So does anybody know? If you know what the significance is of Fantastic Four number 6, tell us in the comments. Death of the Silver Surfer number 1. Looks like the Silver Surfer is going to be having a bad day. But we'll find out how it all unfolds in this shiny foil cover. Gotta love those shiny foil covers. Spider-Girl getting her own gig here in Spider-Girl number 1. The Peach Momoko cover. And this cover, Spider-Girl Loves New York. Got the Statue of Liberty there. Wonder if Dolly noticed that. She's a Statue of Liberty cover fan. As long as it's a nice Statue of Liberty and not messed up. There's a nice foil one for you, kids. Lots of foil ones this week. Be sure to use your microfiber cloth when you're cleaning your foil covers. Get all those fingerprints off it so they don't become permanent. And speaking of Spider-Girl, we got more Spider-Girl. Peach Momoko. We got a little out of place there. And there's Spider-Girl. And there's Spider-Girl. A whole bunch of Spider-Girls. Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. With that cover, number 5. Ultimate Black Panther, number 17. New Avengers, number 1. Okay, so we have a New Avengers, new number 1, hitting the stands today. So much new number 1 stuff hitting the stands today. It's amazing. Avengers. Look at that. There's the team. Hey, weren't they the Thunderbolts? What happened there? The New Avengers. The New Avengers. Gotta love that character. And New Champions is up to issue number 6. Nation of Defenders and Invaders. Yeah, it does. You're right. Okay, we have One World Under Doom that has risen to issue number 5. I'm loving this cover. No, I'm sorry. Issue number 5. Yeah, I don't know who the artist is here, but I'm loving this cover. And there's the pterodactyl Doom. What's the dinosaur Doom? What is it? A kind of creature is that? Anyway, I don't know. Doom on his throne, wearing the Sorcerer Supreme cape. Phoenix, issue number 12. And then, of course, if you are a Phoenix fan, it certainly is your week because we have giant-sized Dark Phoenix hitting the stands. And these covers are great. There's that one, that homage cover, the Cyclops. Remember that one? Which one? Where's that? What's that a homage to? Remember the issue number? It's also they did Superman and Supergirl and a few others have been done that way. That cover, this cover, and this is the cover A. This cover was the 1 in 50 as well, which I didn't get. I'm kicking myself about that. Anyway, Magic has become super hot because of the game Rivals. But one of the few times you see a female Marvel character actually gain that much following and sales, it's been great. Storm has been doing well too. Marvel United, the Pride Special number 1. Marvel showing their pride. And Avengers Academy Assemble, issue number 1. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe one last time. I got a feeling we have another one coming in the future. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe one last time again. Wouldn't surprise me. Exceptional X-Men. Not your just standard X-Men. Not your running everyday X-Men, but exceptional X-Men. And what else we got here? Deadpool and Wolverine up to issue number 6. And Eddie Brock, Carnage. Look at that cover. How cool is that? Is he screaming to terrify us, or is he in agony? Can't quite tell. Okay, there's Marvel for you. And what we have remaining for us in the time we have left, and we're running a little late here, kids. I got to try to really zip through DC here. And I'll let Mr. Happy jump in just a minute. Just hang in there a little longer, get the secret word for the week. This is Batman and Robin, Jason Todd, number 1. Hitting the stands today. Loving that cover. Stepped on a Lego. That's a good one, Alex. A nice shiny foil one for you. And that one. Trinity, the daughter of Wonder Woman. And Trevor Prince, I believe, is the father. There she is, Trinity, the daughter of Wonder Woman, and Trevor Prince. And a nice shiny foil cover for you. And there's that one. And wait, this one's blank. That's because you can draw your own. And of course, underneath theirs, they always give you the A cover underneath the blank cover. Green Lantern Corps is up to issue number 5. We got Supergirl, issue number 2, hitting the stands today. Some really fun covers on this one. Who's the real Supergirl? Look at that. What a beautiful cover. What a fun cover that is. Ooh, and Archer. Gotta love Archer's work. Look at that. Gorgeous Supergirls. Grab it before it ends up being a wall book. It's Art Germ. This is a facsimile edition of Legends of the Dark Knight Halloween Special. And we have a nice shiny foil one of it. That's a cool one. Absolute Batman, issue number 9, hitting the stands today. If you're an Absolute Batman fan, and this book has been so hot, it's gone into multiple printings. Every time I thought I had ordered enough, I didn't. I've sold out. It's just been fantastic. Great seller. All of the Absolutes have been. None of them have disappointed so far, and the storylines have been great. We have Action Comics hitting the stands today. Action Comics issue number 1087. A boy and his dog. Aquaman, you know, it's the summer of Superman, and one of the ways they're doing that is putting characters inside. You saw them last week. I don't have them this week, but you saw Aquaman and all of the characters in Superman costumes. A modification of their own costume using the Superman costume. It was pretty interesting, kind of strange to see that. Batman number 9, facsimile edition. Can anybody tell me the significance of Batman number 9? It is a facsimile, so it's got this shiny version of it. If you didn't like the way they originally did it, hey, you could do it yourself. Or have autographs done on that, or whatever you want. It's a great thing to have blank covers. I just love them. They really are fun. And they're cool things for artists to do, you know. You can actually make some bucks off of that. If you're a good artist, draw your stuff on the blank cover and sell it on eBay. It works. It's like Jason's having, it's not Jason. Who is that? It's Damian. Damian having a bad day. Batman and Robin. Damian Wayne. Batman Dark Patterns. If you haven't had enough of Batman, well, here's some more. Dark Patterns number 7. And DC versus Vampires World War V, issue number 10. cool cover. Okay, and Fire and Ice, When Hell Freezes Over, issue number 3. A couple different covers for you. And last but certainly not least, they did a crossover between Sonic the Hedgehog and DC Comics. And this is a third printing showing, is this Shadow, I believe? Is it Shadow dressed as Batman? This is a third printing. How cool is that? If you're a Sonic fan, this is the greatest thing. I'm loving it. So there we have it. Don't forget, mark your calendars for Comics and Brews. Where'd I go? Comics and Brews coming up. And Mr. Happy would like to say that the secret word for this week is indeed brews. Okay, so brews. If you know the secret word, it gets you 15% off of any single item in the store. If you're a Discount Club member or subscriber, it gets you 20% off any single item in the store. Some restrictions apply. Please inquire. Thank you so much, Mr. Happy, for joining us again this week, and we'll see you next time. And thank you, everybody, for joining us. Be sure to hit that like button. Give us a thumbs up. Tell your friends about us. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single exciting episode of Good Morning Comic Book Fans. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you.